Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at all of the Halo ships. Or maybe half, we'll see. So yes, this is... I can't read that, but it's the bomber. It's the bomber, it's awesome. This is the cockpit, I quite enjoy it. I like the control panels on the sides as well as your HUD, heads down display, stuff like that, control stick. Just to the left of the pilot is the weapon systems and FTL navigation. Now this ship, it does come equipped with short-range air-to-air missiles, I think 4 of them, high-caliber rockets, saturation rockets, point defense, because this is a bomber, it is a target, and dual advanced heavy lasers. Cool beans. Moving back slightly while still in the cockpit area, you have your access to the sensor controller and more artillery control right here. He can help you defend your station. Now, if we take a step back, we get to the doors. This is quite a big ship. It's a cool little thing off to the side. We have 2 doors on either side of the ship. I won't go outside because we are in space. We are in the black. But heading slightly further back, you have your seating. For all your poor souls about to be dropped onto the most hostile battlefield known to man, all your lower class citizens. Continuing further back, you get to your airlocks, to the exits, and to the vacuum of space in the back of the ship, which allows you to be able to have everyone run off and then jump down. And well, there we go. And you can drop your troops into whatever hostile situation you want. What is that laser do? What in the world? Oh, the sun's grabbing me. I'm about to be melted. Taking a step up in size is the champion class cruiser. I think it's a cruiser. We'll start off here at the bridge, not with artillery like we normally do, but we'll start at the bridge. Now this ship, I like this ship a lot, and we'll start up here, and I'll get to why in just a second. But right up front at the bridge, you have your captain's seat. Obviously, this is a larger ship, which actually has a very nice view of the outside. Yet again, if you do go first person while sitting in the seat, you won't see very much, but you can get a very nice view outside. You have your FTL navigation, your artillery, and your sensors all up front, where you can monitor them so they're not doing any suspicious activities. Heading back, you have lots of artillery control, and I'll show you why that's good at the end of the look at this ship. Don't worry, hold your horses. Continuing further back, you have control stations as well as your teleporter and transporter controller. This is a very nice area. I do like how it's separate. Now, what would be cool if I was to nitpick, because I do like this. It's a very simple yet effective bridge. It definitely sets apart the main crew and who's more important per se. And then you have, of course, your transporters in the back. But I do wish that there was maybe a door here, but I understand that that you might not be able to put that in. But it's okay. I like this bridge. And we can continue down to the hangar. Yes, this ship does have a hangar. It is not a big one though, and it kind of shoots out the bottom. But it does have this cool texture, which I praised highly in the previous episode. And you can get fighters, a few bombers, transports, speeders, some other fun stuff, a few community ships. What is what? I have not seen that before. Continuing on, this is a very simple, a very plain, a very standard Starbase hangar, but it gets the job done. You're not going to be spending a whole lot of time there. If we continue, we can get to the mess hall. Now, this room kind of feels cramped in a way. As you come out of the elevator, and you're greeted immediately by a giant pillar. Now, in the world of architecture that I am absolutely not versed in, I am not an architect. You don't want something like this right outside of your ingress point. Ingress, like entry point. You don't want to come out an elevator or a closed space and immediately be greeted by an obstruction. Now, this of course is nitpicking. Oops, wrong one. This is, of course, is nitpicking and not at all a big deal. But especially when you're running around in your character, it does sometimes seem very small in here. But it's not the end of the world. There's plenty of space, especially with the name tags being so big, but that's whatever. This space is quite nice. I do enjoy scaling some windows out into space. Always a good option. As well as you also have your replicators here and seating, of course. Also, why wouldn't you have seating in your mess hall? Continuing further, we have the escape pod room. Now, this is only big enough for maybe the bridge crew to get off on. I don't even know if there's enough for everyone in the on the ship to escape, but we'll go ahead and take one. They come out of the front of the ship. Whee! And yeah, this is a really big ship. That's where they get shot out from. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the arm of this ship. Bringing her up to full ahead, we can take a look at the artillery as we take out this corrupted ancient AI core, corrupted Irelian battle carrier. Yes, I don't know what it means. But you can see we have anti-air missiles on the sides. Who is shooting at us? You have anti-ship missiles. Very nice. And all of them just hit the Starbase. Dual purpose guns. That hurts a lot. You have dual purpose guns. Lasers. Okay, we're taking a lot of. You have main battery, which is very nice. You have a lot of guns. I don't know where I'm supposed to. Oh, our shields are down. This is down. Good. Oh no. Please stop. This isn't fun. I missed. Oh no. That didn't happen. I didn't see that. I don't know what you're talking about. But back to where we were for some odd out of nowhere interruption. You have light lasers all over the ship. Of course, your main battery. Why not have some point defense, which kind of goes everywhere. CIWS. Ooh, why? Hey, leave me alone. Oh. Let's throw the shields up. And of course, this is low-esque ship. A Mac cannon. Game. A comet. That no damage. You also have a comet launcher. Okay, maybe it did a little damage. I'll take this bozo out. Oh, come on! Ridiculous. So as I was saying before, I was brutally interrupted. The exterior of the ship is very phenomenal. And it is a destroyer, not a cruiser. I'll clarify. Its exterior design is really something special. In the ship design this game, you don't see a lot of ship quite like it. It feels very powerful, aggressive, a force to be reckoned with. It has a very bulky but not bloated feeling design. It has a very effective shape, referring back to, I can only imagine Halo with their Corvettes. With this gap here, a Mac gun, or in this case, a comet launcher. Very fun. It also has, oh, I didn't know it had no smoke effects like that. That's cool. It also has this really cool radiator thing on both sides, which, while not being as effective as in space, is certainly something really cool, and I hope more unique stuff like that on future ships. Let me hide some of that, because this design is really phenomenal, and I hope the devs can work on it and not work on it, work with it to. I don't know. Really love the design. I like bridge. It doesn't feel too detached like some of the low, like in universe Halo's hips can be, but it also very distinguished as a distinguished part of the ship, like it is in Halo. I also like all the detailing. It's all those windows you could walk around in and stuff. It's very cool, and this little sky is very nice. I also like the shield generators and stuff. I also really love the wings. I like wings on ships, especially when they're in a unique and useful application like this. You have the wings for style them for an engine, you have them for your guns, and looks, and that's all you need.